The story continues as Earth notices that the NPCs surrounding the little dragon are destroyed. Earth decides it wouldn't be right to leave the baby alone because it seems hungry. He feeds the baby dragon, but he's uncertain about what to do next. Returning to town with the dragon baby would create too much commotion, and taking it to the fairy kingdom could cause problems. Since the little dragon is still hungry, Earth makes more food for it. He acknowledges that every living being when its baby look adorable, and sits to enjoy his meal. The little dragon is still hungry, and Earth is shocked by how much it can eat. Once the little dragons never leave the borders of their kingdom to prevent their powerful abilities from causing unnecessary conflict. Wild dragons, including this little red dragon, differ from regular dragons. Both are extremely powerful, but regular dragons have learned to control their power and are starting to learn how to get along with other races. On the problem if the wild dragon kingdom finds out, as their reaction could be unpredictable. Just as Earth considers the situation, a fairy brings news to the queen that red dragons are heading towards them at top speed. She panics upon seeing the baby dragon. She calls the queen stupid and asks her what she is doing. The two fairies argue for a bit, but Earth is primarily concerned with knowing the direction from which the dragons are coming. Earth goes to meet the gigantic and terrifying dragons. He is stunned by their size, realizing that if even one of them goes on a rampage, it could cause a disaster. The dragon sees Earth and is furious, communicating directly into Earth's brain. The dragon accuses Earth of kidnapping its baby, but the queen tries to calm the situation. The dragon silences her and demands an explanation from Earth. Earth says that he don't know why their child was kidnapped, but those who did it are probably dead. He tells them that he simply found it and took care of it, but the dragon doesn't trust him. The dragon instructs Earth to bring the baby to them, only then will they believe him. Despite the queen's concern for Earth's safety, he wants the dragons not to hold the fairy kingdom responsible for what happened and to pretend they never met. The dragons are confused, wondering why Earth would want to pretend they never met. Earth explains that he prefers peace, liking things to be nice and calm, and he hates attracting attention. The red dragons agree to his wish and leave to return to their land. The queen is extremely grateful for Earth's protection of the fairy kingdom and invites him to her castle to thank him properly. However, Earth declines, stating that he has other things to do and would rather go back to a town than a castle. The queen offers to at least arrange a ride into town for him, so she calls on Picasa. Earth, wanting to stay away from any drama, makes the queen promise not to and the cook. The workday finally ends, and Earth gets paid before heading off to bed. The day started with him finding a baby dragon and ended with him becoming a part-timer at a restaurant. Earth considers opening his own restaurant and appreciates the game for offering so many activities. Meanwhile, elsewhere, a group of individuals decides to keep running the game. There's something strange, though, as they show particular interest in two specific people. An old man informs them that the fairy queen, who was emotionless, has learned to laugh thanks to their involvement with one of the players. Similarly, Eb, identified as Ryu, who used to act like a spoiled child, has learned to be angry, also due to interacting with a player. The mysterious guy they talk about turns out to be another player in the game. The group reveals their goal is to continue training their artificial intelligence using the game. Meanwhile, we see Earth enjoying some peace and quiet for the first time in a long while. This is what he has desired since he started playing the game, but he unintentionally kept attracting attention. Earth admits that it was fun and reminisces about his childhood, where he used to run around and play all the time. However, as he grew older, work made him busy, and he had no time for exercise. He became out of shape and started feeling depressed. Instead of addressing these issues, Earth chose to escape into virtual reality, where he could move his body freely. Feeling emotional, Earth realizes that he shouldn't be alone, as being alone leads to depressive thoughts. He believes he is better off when things are chaotic around him, especially since he knows many eccentric people. Earth decides to meet some of the craziest ones after being summoned by the fairy queen. Although she claimed it was urgent, it turns out she assumed he would want to see her. In the room, a green-haired guy introduces himself as a green dragon. He explains that green dragons are wild dragons with the power to control the wind. While wild dragons typically avoid other races, green dragons are an exception. Although less powerful than other wild dragons, they are faster, more agile, and can take human form entirely once she returned to the Dragon Kingdom. This is concerning because she now eats only about half of what a normal dragon her age should eat. Earth is clueless about the changes, mentioning that the baby ate a lot when he found her. The fairy queen points out that Earth's food was too good. When asked what he fed her, Earth explains he gave her steak and soup, but the green dragon doesn't know what those are. Instead of explaining, Earth decides to let the dragon taste the food. The dragon instantly loves it and understands why the baby doesn't want to eat dragon food anymore. Both the queen and the dragon ask for seconds. Earth reminds them that the point was to taste the food, but the green dragon asks Earth to make him some food to take back. Earth is out of ingredients, but the dragon risks getting in trouble if he doesn't solve the problem. He takes off to get more ingredients for Earth. Queen reveals a bed waiting for him in the castle. Sensing something is planned, Earth quickly leaves. Back at the Dragon Kingdom, the little baby dragon is not only eating again but asking for more. The elder dragons can't understand how she's eating again, so the green dragon explains the concept of cooking, a process that makes food even more delicious. The father dragon is shocked, realizing the human he met earlier had such an amazing skill. Several days later, the green dragon attempts to replicate Earth's cooking. While he gets the appearance right, the taste is terrible. Despite considering asking for permission from the red dragon to learn from Earth, the green dragon's pride keeps him from doing so. Meanwhile, a large green dragon is watching him from outside. This brings an end to our episode. If you enjoyed it, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.